Howdy Clashers, my name is Ryan. In-game name of my main account is Excellion, and I'm here today to talk to you about GoWipe attacks, specifically how you as a TH8 can earn 3 stars against other TH8s in war. And to do that, we have to back up and first demonstrate success with farming attacks, and that's what the focus of today's video. I'm going to make it as fast-paced as possible because I know your time is valuable and we just want to push through. I have some clanmates, some great clanmates, good people, good players, but they haven't been able to turn the corner of consistently earning 3 stars in war. So to start with, every player who wants to use GoWipes in war should be able to first be able to use them at farming attacks and consistently earn 3 stars with them. So here you can see my last 3 GoWipe attacks, all 3 stars. The 4th one also a 3-star, and then you see me dropping some trophies, and even the last one a 3-star attack. Now this account here, it's a second account of mine, Hank Moody. It's almost an end-stage TH8. Everything's done, but you can see some of the walls here. So I'm looking solely for gold. I don't care about elixir or dark elixir. Everything's done. So you can see my criteria is anything with 200,000 plus gold is what I'm looking at, and that's the focus of my my targets. So I have 3 replays available, and let's go ahead and take a look at each of them so we can see what we're doing to earn 3 stars with war. I'm sorry, 3-star attacks on these farming attacks. Let's look at this base. The golem tactic, the golem troops I use, the only variants I use is I'm using 5 hogs. Typically a person will bring 1 hog to pull the CC. I bring 4 extra hogs instead of some extra wizards. I find them to be more useful. The spells, a rage and 2 heals, along with double poison. Double poison will take out anything a TH8 could face, a level 5 dragon, a max level P.E.K.K.A, whatever it is. 2 properly used poisons will go ahead and take care of it. So as long as the CC is lowerable, you're in good shape there. And I bring a P.E.K.K.A in the CC. So a standard 2 golem, 3 P.E.K.K.A, GoWipe. And the strategy that's always going to be used is find 2 defenses on the side that you want to go with. You're going to drop a golem in front of each. And then the center is wide open for you to be able to drop your wall breakers in. Never drop the wall breakers at the golem because they're going to be faced with wizard towers, with mortars and so forth. Everything's going to be pounding them, and you'll lose a lot of wall breakers. Where here, otherwise, you can drop them right in the center, 2 wall breakers, bam, free and clear every time. The other piece is, for the cleanup, you want to use your wizards outside the golems, never inside, because when you drop your P.E.K.K.As, your king, your other wizards, you want to follow them. You want them all to go into the hole and never to circle. If they circle, you've lost. You've really screwed up there. So I'm going to go ahead and start playing. Here you can see the pull, the lore of the CC. It's hogs. They're in a nice, decent area, and 1 poison should be able to kill them all. Poison should have been a little bit off center or a little bit more centered, but it did catch them all, and 1 poison will kill them. I believe on this raid I decided to go in up top, so you should see a golem drop here, and the wall breakers ideally would be in the center, right about here. Looks like a miss on my part on the wall breakers, and this is an execution error, which you'll often find, especially in farming attacks. But the golem should be able to come through. Everything should be able to come straight through here. There's no other buildings to distract. Ideally, I should have dropped a wizard right here to clean up this, but that'll happen later, I believe. Now that everything's inside, wall breakers coming through, busting through the center. Okay, you're nice clear to the center. You have 1 P.E.K.K.A going one side with wizards behind. You have other P.E.K.K.A and hero the other side with wizards behind. Golems in the center with wizards behind. Everything is progressing well. You have this wizard here cleaning up, this wizard here cleaning up. That's how I use the extra wizards. Okay, let's pause for a moment. 1 P.E.K.K.A with wizards behind. Great. You have hero and P.E.K.K.As with wizard behind, and here the most is the golems with the wizards behind. This is an ideal heal drop. It's centered on to where the back of the heal catches the wizards. It would be a mistake to drop a heal where half of the heal is behind the wizards. That'd be a mistake. You're wasting half the heal. You want to catch it to where the back of your heal or your rage, whatever you're using, catches your troops there. The other piece is heals are for wizards. They're not for golems. They're not for P.E.K.K.As. You could use them on hogs, but they are not for the high HP units. Wizards clearly and quickly tear up the center. Meanwhile, the sides are being cleaned up here. The hogs came in, and this heal was off for the hogs. It should have been more on the mortar, catching, and would have covered a lot more. That was another execution imperfection. But as you can see, at this level, you can make several errors or mistakes on one level or another and still come out fine. Still one rage left. It gets dropped here again. The back of the rage just catches the wizards, and they're all in it. And the wizards are a very effective troop to rage. More so raging golems and things, it just doesn't help as much. And that's it for this raid. 3 stars. And we're done. All right, let's move on to the next raid. Okay, pausing here for 1 second. You have the CC, it looks loreable from this side, and you have the TH in the center. Now, where I would typically choose to come in is on this side. You already have, I'd want to drop a golem on each of the archer towers, but this Tesla is going to block it, but that's okay. You want to go ahead and drop the golems, and then put the wizards on the outside of the golems. Here, there's many ways to take down a king, but my favorite is use your king to take down the enemy king. You lose no troops involved. If you have wizards involved, you're going to lose some wizards taking down the king. So there are the golems going in. There are the wizards on the outside. It would be a mistake to put wizards on the inside right now until those buildings on the outside are cleaned up. Why? Is if there are no buildings here, when you drop the P.E.K.K.A.s, when you drop your hero and so forth, they'll go around. They'll circle, and you don't want that. Now the P.E.K.K.A.s were drawn to the hero, to the enemy king, otherwise they would have went for his pad. Here are the wall breakers going in untouched because all the defenses are on the golems. Now, I forgot to pull the CC, but that's okay. 2 poisons will quickly demolish everything that you see here. The golems are working up, and it was a mistake. I should have used one of these wizards right here, dropping it to get that Tesla, but it was a mistake that I didn't. But in the meantime, this wizard's cleaning up uncontested up top, no problem. There, that rage, again, was a very solid rage drop. As soon as they got to the center, it was dropped to where the back of the rage just barely covered the wizards, and everything is going forward of it. Now, another execution error. This base especially, I mean, when you drop hogs, you should drop 1 hog first to check for the bomb, and then wait 1/1000, and then go ahead and drop the rest. It was my error not to do that, and it was a bigger error on this base because it doesn't have places for Teslas and big bombs inside. So I had to drop an emergency heal here, or else I was going to lose the hogs. So that's what happened there. But again, at this level, GoWipes are overpowered, and you should still easily be able to clear up TH8 bases with making some mistakes, especially when farming, when these aren't max TH8s and they're not set up for war and so forth. This base is just about done, and I'm just going to fast forward here through the cleanup. And another 3-starred base. Didn't even use the king. The king skill ended with tons of troops and also ended early. All these attacks take about 2 of the 3 minutes that we have. Notice also they're just quick. 2 minutes 17 seconds for this video. There's the lore. Nothing came out. And losing a few seconds, not sure why. Okay, so the golems are split here. This space right here is completely free for wall breakers. Nothing's going to contest it. You will never lose your wall breakers there. I see many people lose wall breakers because they drop them at the golems. The wizards are dropping outside of the golems, and now the P.E.K.K.A.s and everything else will follow the golems inside. Okay, these wall breakers were late, so the golems and stuff are starting to circle. And this having 1 P.E.K.K.A. circle is not bad, especially with wizards following. By the way, compartments like this, where you have 3 defenses, no space for spring traps, no bombs, nothing, this is perfect for hogs, and that's a good drop of the hogs there. The king and the golem, as the P.E.K.K.A. are cleaning up outside with the wizard following. Hogs are going to run into a problem with the king, but we're going to heal him and keep him going as best we can. Meanwhile, these golems and P.E.K.K.A.s are cleaning up the center around the TH. The P.E.K.K.A. and golem found their way into the inside on this side, on that side. These are going raged up here. There was no better place to rage. Here you had 2 golems and 2 P.E.K.K.A.s. You have 2 wizards here. That's not enough to rage and so forth. So it's getting late. You want to get these going, your spells. You don't want to hold on to them. Again, every unit that dies weakens it. King killed king. Now you have 2/3 of the base dead, including the TH. We're working on the last third. The defenses are on the golem, which is great. It allows these P.E.K.K.A.s and the wizard to clean up. Here we have the defenses on the P.E.K.K.A. and or actually just the king. But it's getting cleaned up. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward this a bit. And that's the remaining cleanup there. So, main points today for your raids. Split the golems. Go put your wizards outside the golems, wall breakers in between. Also, use your heals on your wizards or maybe your hogs, and make sure you don't center the heals on your troops. You adjust to where the back of the spell catches them. I hope this was helpful towards you being able to 3-star bases. You should be able to show your clan leaders something like this. Your attack log, something like this, before you use GoWipe in war. War is where you show what you know. It's not a place to say, oh, I've never used GoWipe, let's go ahead and use it in war. No, you practice farming first. So this is the first step. My next video will go ahead and show defenses of war bases in war for TH8s against GoWipes, and then the following video will show attacks. I hope this has been helpful, and clash on.